everybody. Good to see you. Wow, we already have so many people on. How's everyone doing? Mr. Stark's coming. He's just running a little late. Typical Mr. Stark. Good, how about you? I'm doing great. I had a pretty good day at school. Got my algebra homework done, so that was pretty cool. Working on pre-calculator, and then I have physics and biology, but I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it all after I do all my patrolling, so. As long as he's fashionably late, right? That's what I'm saying. I love your tree. Thank you so much. Mr. Stark insisted that we have it on in the background for when he comes. Hey everybody, we're gonna start the story in a little bit. We're still waiting for Mr. Stark to show up. But I got his story set up for him and he's gonna be here really soon, so I'm really excited. It's gonna be great. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thanks for being here. I wasn't feeling good today, so I didn't go to school. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm sending all the good vibes to you, and I hope you feel better soon. What's today's story? It's Olaf's Night Before Christmas. Mr. Stark insisted on this one for various reasons. I'm not really sure why. He told me that he'll tell you all when he gets here, though. So. How do I have an unlimited supply of webs? Well, you know, Mr. Stark is really good at making nanotech, so it's actually not really an unlimited supply. It's just like a supply, but like builds up. Whoa, thanks for the stickers, man. That's awesome. Sunglasses? That's so cool. Okay, I see Mr. Stark down the hall. He's definitely coming, like really soon. I think he's just running late. He said something about like having to make sure that everything's good before the live and everything, so. When I passed his room earlier, I smelled cologne, which kind of confused me because like why, it's alive. No one can smell your cologne, Mr. Stark. But okay, I just let him do his thing. I try not to like interrupt him, you know? How's Aunt May? Aunt May's doing great. Aunt May's doing awesome. She hangs out with me at the compound every once in a while. We came up here for the holidays, so I'm really excited that we're hanging out and everything. Okay, I probably should go get Mr. Stark now. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be back, guys. Hang on. All right, let's figure this out. Hey, everyone. Why'd you set up the story? He put the story on the floor in his... All right, don't tell the kid this. I got him a new laptop for Christmas, so he doesn't have to use this thing anymore. He needs it. Trust me. Hey, everyone. Good to see you. We're probably gonna get the live started, the story, in probably about 5 minutes or so. But I figured I'd hop on, get to see you all. It's about 7:05 right now, it looks like, so. Hello, hey, how's it going? Where's Starkbucks? It's on the far side of Manhattan. We just opened it up, it's pretty good. Starkbucks, because Stark. And then we also got, you know, Barnes is there. I'm not particularly fond of him, but he owes me one, so. Do I see Peter as my kid? What kind of a question is that? I mean, I guess, if you want to call him that, sure. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool kid. I have to say it because he's standing right here, so. Is Peter okay? Peter's fine. He forced me to do this live. I'm not really, you know, I have a lot of other things I have to do, like side projects, and I'm here. But, you know, he insisted, him and Pep specifically, insisted it was good for the morale of the company. So I'm here, I'm representing Stark Industries. And I picked a story tonight. The kid pulled it up for me. But, you know, it's Morgan's book. She really likes this one. Figured I'd share it with you all. It's the only book that I have that's holiday related. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Who's my favorite, Peter or Harley? Me. What kind of a question is that? Kids and wife doing great. Doing wonderful. Morgan's doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. How long do you do the lives for? Well, the kid told me to make sure I do this one for probably about an hour. We're gonna get the story started in about 4 minutes or so. I don't know what he has this whole system he told me about. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna follow it. It's not really my vibe, but you know. So we wait until everyone gets on, gives them time to, you know, look at me for a while. And then we're gonna read the story, because apparently that's what we do on these lives. And then we'll get started. Maybe I'll answer some questions, you know. Is it snowing where I am? Yeah, it's we're up at the compound right now. It gets pretty snowy, especially in the wintertime. So, you know, it's pretty cold. We're getting some decent snow tonight. Seen worse though. How many stories today? Just one. I don't have time for more because I have some suits I have to keep tinkering on later this afternoon. This night. Feels like afternoon for me. I don't go to bed until 4 in the morning, so just a continuation of my afternoon. Cheeseburgers are great. You know what? I agree with you. I agree with you there. Tony, you're my favorite Avenger. Well, I better be. You know, I was one of the first, so we're not counting Rogers. He doesn't count. He was frozen in ice for a while, so that was before the Avengers Initiative. He doesn't... I was technically the first Avenger. Can we just talk about that for a minute? It's not Rogers. He can say that as many times as he wants, but we all know it's me. You're my hero. Well, you're mine. Thank you. I'm my hero as well. Who's my favorite Avenger besides me? It's me. Fine, if I had to pick, it's probably the kid. How's Morgan? She's doing great. I'm actually reading one of her books tonight. Pulled it out of the Stark archives, but we're gonna get started in about 1 minute. We'll get going. Lots of comments tonight. Loving it. Loving it. Hi, Stark. Hey. Good to see you. Did I eat the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles? Always. Why would I leave that for Rogers? It bothers him, so anything to push his buttons, you know? It's a good time when you have the time to eat the last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles. You just take the opportunity whenever you can. Have I seen Rogers the Musical? It was very disrespectful to me because they didn't really represent me well. Not enough charm. So, recast. Let's go. Also, where's the Stark the Musical? Why is it Rogers the Musical? American heartthrob Rogers. Okay, sure. I'm the billionaire playboy. I could, you know what? Friday, remind me to call all of Broadway. Get a Stark the Musical going. We have to get it going. I don't care who directs it. You know what? It's probably going to be me. So we'll figure it out. We'll do it. I'll make Pep do it. Pep's good at it. Exactly. Where's my musical? Right? That's what I'm saying. It's a little disrespectful from me. All right. Well, I have suits to tinker on this afternoon and this evening. So we better get started on this story. Is everyone ready? Give me a yes if you're good. And then we'll get going. Yes, I see some yeses. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let's get to it then. Okay, so like I said before, this is a story that I pulled out of Morgan's story closet here. Let me turn down this kid's laptop is an absolute mess. Don't tell the kid. He's left now, so I can talk about this. I got him a new laptop for Christmas. Stark Industries laptop, all the bells and whistles, you know, we got it. So this is what we're reading tonight. It's called Olaf's Night Before Christmas. This is one of Morgan's favorites. She loves Frozen. She's all over it. Anything Disney. We actually went on a big Disney trip this year. I don't know if you all saw, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's get started. Here's the... I was told I have to show the pictures, so here's that. Pretty interesting. Frozen's good. Frozen 2's better. Just my opinion, but... Okay, let's get to reading. Here's the first page. Lots of holiday vibes there. Kind of matches our tree. That's nice. Anyways, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Stockings were hung by the chimney, but why? Had they gotten too wet? Were they left there to dry? Why do we hang socks on the chimney anyways? I think that's so... All right. I read this to Morgan a lot. It's one of her favorites. We don't really read the regular Night Before Christmas because she insists on everything being Frozen right now. She's going through a Frozen phase. We have all of the costumes and dresses. And we got her more stuff for Christmas that's also Frozen. We also are in the middle of building her an Elsa ice castle. So, yeah, we love to see it. All right. Page 2. There they are. Does she make me dress up? All the time. I am always asked to be Sven. I'm never Sven. I am Kristoff. And she's Elsa. She makes Pep be Anna because of the red hair. Kind of matches, you know. Mr. Sven, yep. Yeah. A little strange, but anyways. Page 2. Elsa was sleeping, all snug in her bed, while glittering northern lights danced overhead. Anna snored softly while I counted sheep, settling myself for a cozy night's sleep. Oh, so this is in the perspective of Olaf. I always forget. Is Peter Olaf all the time? Yes. Sometimes the witch, you know, she'll come over. You may all know her more as Scarlet Witch or Wanda, but she comes to visit at the compound. She has this weird thing she does where she makes like snow appear in the sky in the house. Yeah. Kid loves that. So Morgan's all over that. Can I have your glasses? Oh, wow. Thank you. Yep, we're really putting the glasses over the glasses tonight. I like it. Can I have your smart glasses? Well, here's the thing. I don't make prototype glasses that I sell to you all. If you want a cheap knockoff, go to Amazon. Everybody wants to look like me, so they sell them there. All right, let's get to the next page. There's Olaf. Seems like he's having some pretty tough night's sleep, if you ask me. I can relate. Had that happen after the Battle of New York. Alrighty. When out on the fjord, okay, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. See, this story is very interesting because it's all the same as the regular story. They just put Olaf in the perspective, in the first-person view. Whatever. Away to the window, I tumbled and rolled. I pushed out the shutters, and brr, it was cold. A full moon was out, and it lit up the night, while snow flurries made the world sparkly and white. Makes a lot of sense. It's snowing in upstate New York. I don't know if it's snowing where all of you are. Pretty cool, but... Peter texted you to say bigger smile. You tell the kid that I will smile when I want to smile and he can get off my live. I can see you looking through the glass. Get out. If you want me to do the live, you gotta leave it. You can watch from the other room. The kid, I swear. Anyways, here's Olaf again. Isn't it his live? It's my live now. Kid would not have this account if it weren't for me. Think about it. I invited him to be an Avenger. He's not going to get all this content without me, so just saying it. Anyways, all right, next page. Is Peter allergic to mint? Yes, we can't have peppermint anything here during the holidays. It's awful. Then grabbing an icicle, what did I spy? 8 little Svens flying high in the sky. The Svens pulled a sleigh. There was someone inside. Could Sven and his Kristoff be out for a ride? Didn't realize that Sven could fly. I thought he was just a regular reindeer, but okay. We're just going to go for it for the story. Sure. Is Ned nosy? Yes, he hacks the Avengers Tower's Wi-Fi all the time. I've changed the password multiple times. He gets it every time. I think the kid gives it to him, and I'm sick of it. So. Who is saying Olaf is better than me? Get her off the live. Get them off the live. Anyways. I don't know why everything's made of icicles in this story. Here's all the Svens. Mr. Stark is way better than Olaf. Thank you. I agree. All right. Straight toward the castle, the flying sled came, while the man, was it Kristoff, called out some strange names. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the turret and over the wall. Now dash away, all. Fun story. I just remembered that this happened. So, Morgan, she really enjoys sleigh rides, but obviously we don't have any reindeer. I could buy them, but it's more fun to just have Dummy pull the sleigh. So Dummy pulls the sleigh for them. It's been pretty cool, been pretty interesting. We use the kids' webs as the reins, and Dummy pulls the sleigh. And the sleigh is made out of, we just use Cap Shield. It's pretty interesting, so. It angers him so much, and it makes me really happy. It's a Christmas miracle. Do you still have Harley's watch? I wear it every day. Are you a Swiftie? Did the kid tell you that? Because he's wrong. All right, here's the next page. This is a great story. I can see why Morgan likes it. Wow! Kind of looks like the Stark tech. I'm pretty interested in that. Thank you, by the way, for sending the stickers. The kid really appreciates it. He told me to say that. I don't really know what they do. I'm a genius billionaire, but I don't really follow all this, whatever this is. Anyways. He sounded so funny. Who was this big guy? What was a turret, and how could Svens fly? And then, with a ringing I heard on the roof, the thumping and bumping of each little hoof. So Santa's definitely come to town, we can tell. Or he's come to Arendelle, or wherever it's called Arendelle, right? Who knows? Pretty interesting story. Oh boy. So, the rule is, you're not supposed to stay up for Santa, because he will not deliver the presents if you're there. Looks like Olaf broke the rule. Morgan, if you're watching this, keep that in mind. Alright, then from behind me, there came a strange sound, and then the whole chimney shook to 2 feet, hit the ground. His boots were all black, and his pants were all red. But where was the rest of him? Where was his head? Well, you know, see, it would make the most sense because he's in the chimney, so we can't see it in the picture. Children's books. I should write a children's book. It would be so much better than this. But it's one of Morgan's favorites, so whatever. We'll give it a try. Morgan has a phone. Of course she does. It has extreme parental controls on it, but she enjoys watching the kids' lives, so I let her do it. Mr. Stank, is this Rhodey? Get off my life. Have you met MJ? Many a time. She hangs out at the tower with the kid all the time. There's Santa. We found his head. Then out of the fireplace, the man's face appeared. He had kind of crinkly eyes and a fluffy white beard. Kristoff, he was not. This man smelled too nice. Like snowballs and cookies and Christmassy spice. Why couldn't they just say Christmas spice? You know what? I have to keep reminding myself that this is one of Morgan's favorite books, and I'm not going to pick it apart. Pepper's really been trying to get me to stop the negativity talk. It just is bothering me a little bit. It's fine. There's Santa. Hey, thank you all so much for the stickers. The kid really, really appreciates it. I also appreciate it because it means that you really like what I'm doing, so appreciate you. Opinions on Pizza Dog. Every time we get pizza, he eats it all. I told Clint to keep that dog away from here, but he keeps bringing him around, so it's warming up to me a little bit. Here's the next page. Looks like we're getting lots of presents for Christmas this year. He placed a large bag filled with gifts on the floor. Was a sale going on at Old Oaken's big store? He brushed off his clothes, then began to unpack, pausing for a crumb cake left out as a snack. Why would you leave crumb cakes out for Santa? It is very obvious that he likes chocolate chip cookies. Or any cookie. Why a crumb cake? Who wrote this book? Interesting. There he is. He's filling the stockings. The negativity. Okay, I get it. Did Pep send you? We're gonna have to talk after this. This stranger had presents for Anna and Sven, for Kristoff, for Elsa, and all of my friends. That's nice. That was positive. The nice. I know you're listening, Pep. Get a dog for Morgan. Well, you know, she's not asking for one yet, and if we can hold off on that, it might be a good idea. I might just make a dog. You know, we have Dummy, that's good enough. Leave him cheese. Why would you leave Santa cheese? He's not a mouse. You rock. Thank you. I know. Oh, here's the next page. I forgot to show you. I got too excited. I reached for his coat and gave 2 little tugs and said, "My name is Olaf and I like warm hugs." He turned with a start and then let out a giggle. I had to laugh too when I saw how he jiggled. Do I read comics? Only of myself. I don't really... The rest of them are not that interesting to me. You're better than Steve. I'm very well aware of that, thank you. Anyways, here's the next story. The next page. Oh, look, they got a little Sven on the couch. How cute. Thank you so much, Jake the Snake, for the paper bird there. I still have no idea what these do. The kid knows more than I do. He was around. I told him to leave because I hate when he watches me do these, but I know he's watching on the live somewhere. He gave me a hug, such a wonderful gift. Then he rose up the chimney, all lively and swift. All right, he's going, I guess. At least he gave Olaf a hug. That's nice. Santa is real. Of course he's real. What kind of a question is that? Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Here's the next page. We're really rocking it. How's your daughter? She's great. This is actually her book. I still don't really get who wrote this or why, but okay. And I heard him call out as he flew out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Seems legit. It looks like he gave Snowloff a little... Snowloff? Yes, Olaf the Snowman. That's what I like to call him, is Snowloff. So he gave him a little snow globe there. You see Clint in the vents. I would not be surprised. Barton is always up there. Just gonna have to have a talk with him after this for the 15th time today. Snowloff. Yep, that's what I call him. Makes Morgan laugh every time. Love the glasses. Thank you very much. I have a whole stash of them. Can I be an Avenger? Why? No. What are your credentials? Let me see. Come apply at Stark Industries and we'll have a talk about it. Also, if this is Ned, no. Stop coming on the lives and asking if you can be an Avenger. We've had this talk in person multiple times. You coming on the live is not going to change my answer. Okay. Anyways, there's Olaf again. There's no words on this page, so I guess we can just look at the picture for a minute. You're my favorite Avenger. Of course I am. Who else would be your favorite? Thanks for showing the pictures. Of course. It's part of the job, according to the kids, so. Alright, well, apparently that was the end, but we have this little scroll here that I guess I'll read. I don't know. It's the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature is stirring, and then a mysterious noise wakes Olaf. Oh, it's just the synopsis. Join Olaf as he investigates the sound and finds a truly magical surprise. With charming illustrations and a holiday cheer, this book is sure to make your Christmas unforgettable. Yeah, it's sure unforgettable, all right? I'm going to forget it in about 2 seconds. Well, that was the story. What? I'm supposed to do questions now? I'm told I'm supposed to do questions. All right, let's get comfortable. Thank you again for the stickers. I appreciate it. You give good nicknames. Yeah, Snowloft's my favorite one. How's the kid? He's doing great. He forced me to do this live. I'm not really sure why. Something about spreading holiday cheer. I feel like I do that anyways, just be myself, but sure, if I have to be on here, then fine. You love Peter and Wanda. Yeah, what about me? Thanks. Can I apply for the Stark internship? Yeah, well, we have some openings. There's an application process on the Stark internship website. So fill that out. The kid can probably tell you more. I don't know. He's the one who set it up. Him and Pep. They made the program, so. Are you inviting Harley for Christmas? Thinking about it. He usually hangs out in Tennessee, so. I've invited him to a few. I usually send him a gift either way. But every year it's a different potato gun. Kate Bishop. Yep, I've met her. She's almost as bad as Clint. So, love that. She brings that dog around here all the time. Where's Morgan? Well, it's 7:30, so she's getting ready for bed. Do I like Peter's girlfriend? You mean MJ? Yeah, she's cool. Her and I really get along. She likes drawing people in crisis, so usually we have her come along on the missions and draw portraits of everyone. It's really good. It's a nice time. Peter messed up the multiverse. Yeah, what else is new? He's always messing up something. Love that kid, though. Just has to learn how to clean up his own messes every once in a while. What do you think? How's Happy? You know, he's still watching Modern Family and all those weird shows he enjoys. I don't know. I got him 6 seasons of The Real Housewives of New Jersey for the holidays, so hopefully he likes that one. Yelena, yeah, well, if I don't, Natasha's not going to talk to me for 3 months, so I guess I'm going to have to. She'll be invited. You're from Jersey. That's wonderful. I'm not. Hey, anyone here been to MIT? It's my alum. Is Hawkeye nice? Barton? He's a pain in the butt. He's pretty nice though. No, but you want to go to MIT. Well, I got some pull there, so if you ever need help, reach out to the internship, give us a shot, and we'll see what we can do. Pull some strings for you. How's Nat? She's doing fine. Terrifying as always. Do you and MJ make fun of Peter together? Always. It's our favorite activity. Have I seen Rogers the Musical? Yes, it was awful. Who decided to make a musical about Rogers, first of all? Where's my musical? There was a whole musical number about the time that we fought at the airport, and that was a little something else. But they painted me to be like the bad guy. Don't appreciate that. There are no bad guys in the Avengers. We're all a team. So I'm in it though. That doesn't mean I'm the main character. I'm not. Who is saying Rogers the Musical is better than me? We're gonna have to have a talk. I'm gonna kick you off the live. How do I do that? I can't figure it out. What do I plan on getting Morgan and Peter for Christmas? Well, I'm getting the kid a new laptop because I'm sick of reading stories off this thing. And as for Morgan, lots of Frozen. She's in her Frozen phase right now. We're building her an Elsa ice castle. What else did we get her? Pep's been in charge of most of the shopping. I don't remember, but... How does Morgan like Barton? Well, he invites her up into the vents all the time, so... She's pretty happy about it. I'm not, as you can tell. What's my favorite movie? The Shining. You're a good dad. I know. Thanks. Such a bad influence. I know. This is why we don't invite Barton to the holiday parties anymore. And then he finds out because Nat tells him anyway, so... Doesn't work in my favor, but... Favorite weekend activity? Well, you know, I have a lot of secret projects I'm working on that I can't tell you all about, so it's a bit of a activity. Did I make Morgan a suit yet? Yeah, she has a little one that she likes to wear every once in a while. Doesn't have like repulsors or anything in it. She's still a child, so. How does Morgan like Nat? You know, they hang out all the time. She sees her in his, yeah. She's her godmother, so. We all know I secretly funded the musical. Who told you that? Was it Pep? Everyone's outing me on this live, and I'm not appreciating it. How's Bucky? Well, you know, I don't really talk to Barnes much after that whole incident we had. But I'm sure he's fine. He hangs out with Rogers a lot. Rogers is on the moon, so they visit him all the time. How old is Morgan? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I just know when her birthday is. I'm kidding. She's 6. Kids' movie's out in 1 week. I know. He's pretty excited about it. He's been talking about it non-stop. He invited me to the red carpet premiere. Little does he know that I'm running the red carpet. Thoughts on Robert Downey Jr.? I don't know. Everyone compares me to him. Don't really think that... I don't know. Not a fan. How's Thor? Always cooking. I cannot get him out of the kitchen. It's a bit of a problem lately. And it's always something with Pop-Tarts. Can he stop it with the Pop-Tarts? Thank you so much for the stickers. I appreciate it. Name a superhero for an edit. Myself. Can you date my wife? No. She's my wife. For a reason. You have the Edith glasses. Good for you. Store cooking Pop-Tarts. Always. Why are people sending gifts when I'm loaded? Well, here's the thing. This isn't actually my live. It's the kids. So the kid is getting it. I'm giving him all the gifts that are... But, you know, I rack in the gifts because I'm me. We all know that already, though. So all the proceeds are going right to the kids' foundation for college. How's Loki? He's back in Asgard. He was invited for the holidays because I had to comply with all of the Avengers' requests, so they're inviting all of their siblings. But, you know, whatever. Peter needs a college fund. I agree, so we're funding him. Love the music in the background. Yeah, that was all the kid. The kid set all of this up. He put the tree up. He said that I insisted that we put the tree. It's all a lie. He's trying to make me look better than I actually am. But you know what? I'll take it. So yeah, I told him to put up the tree. Ned asked if I'm hiring someone to be his guy. I don't need a guy in the chair. Neither does the kid. If you really want the job, sign up for the internship program. We probably won't hire you, Ned, but give it a shot. We've had this conversation multiple times. I don't talk about it. We do applications for a reason. Haven't seen me on your For You page in a really long time. Well, it's good to be back. I have something against Ned. I sure do. He hangs out here too much. Have I met Wanda's kids? I have. They're pretty creepy. They're like little duplicate versions of her and her brother, and I'm not a fan of that. Please send me a Christmas present. My present is my presence on this live. Or am I proud of the kid because he's getting his new movie soon? Yeah, I've heard about it. Seems like he's really caused some issues lately, but we'll go with it, sure. You got dress socks with my face on them. It's not the weirdest thing I've heard. I've had someone tattoo my face on their arm before. That was interesting. And then I had to borrow his truck to get internet access, so that was in the middle of Tennessee. That was a great time. How's Banner? You know, we've been working on a lot of projects. Right now we're working on some holiday things for the tower. Holiday experiments. We were working on like a confetti thing and an ice show. Not really science related, but you know, we're getting back into it. I got him new test tubes for Christmas. Don't tell him. It's a secret. Anyways. When does Stark the musical come out? Probably tomorrow. I gotta pull some strings, but you know. How's Rhodes? He's doing great. Is MJ cool? Yeah, well, we hang out a lot. We like making fun of the kid together, so. My favorite band, AC/DC. Wow. Did I buy a Tesla? I have a lot of them. Thought about buying the kid one, but figured that's a bad idea because he'd probably crash it in the first 5 minutes, so we got him something a little cheaper. Where's Peter? Well, he helped me set up this live. He said something about coming back towards the end or something. I have no idea. But, yeah. So he left because I told him to stop watching me through the window. So he's watching from, he's probably in his room down the hall. But he's definitely on the live. What's Wakanda like during the holidays? You know, they have light shows on all the things there. T'Challa knows more than I do, but, you know. How's Pep? She's doing great. She and Morgan are making homemade hot chocolate right now. And then Pep's getting ready to put Morgan to bed because it's, you know, past her bedtime. She was supposed to go to bed at 7:30, but I just got news that she's still up. So. Is Thor making cookies? He insisted that he make holiday cookies for us all. They've been pretty good, I have to admit. There was one batch he put a little too much nutmeg, and that was a little not good. But, you know. I've been told that I have to start sparing his feelings, so I just eat them and then regret it later. But have I ever done a holiday movie marathon? We do a lot of that with Pep. She really enjoys the Hallmark Channel. Not my faves. Do I use vibranium for my suits? Well, you know, we've made a prototype vibranium suit before. We're still kind of in the works in it. Doing some tweaking. I got T'Challa's sister Shuri to help us out. She's been really helpful with that. She comes over. They spend a lot of time in Wakanda, so we don't see him much, but, you know. Shuri's nice. Yeah, I agree. She's really smart. So, her input's been good. Did I know that Peter and MJ are together? Of course I do. He brings her around all the time. Did I hear about Westview? Of course I did. It was all over the news. It's a little strange of her, but she can do what she wants, whatever. Thoughts on Ned? No, thank you. How's Bruce? He's doing great. Been working on a lot of science things. Have I met Shang-Chi? I have. He's been training with the kid lately. Different fighting styles. We're trying to look at the 10 rings right now. Bruce and I have been working on it, but you know. Thoughts on the Polar Express? I'm thinking about making one for Morgan. What do you think? What should I name my puppy? How about Jarvis? Alright, kid. I can't do this anymore. I have so many things I have to get done. He just came. He's looking at me through the window again, so. Alright, can you get back on the live now? Because, okay. Yep. Alright, well, everybody, I have to go and do some things. The kid is going to spend the rest of the live with you. What, probably about like 20 minutes? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the kid. I'll be back. Hey guys, sorry about Mr. Stark. He's just being weird tonight, but I think you really enjoyed the live. It's good to see you all again. Tony was talking trash about me. You know what? I'm not even surprised. Mr. Stark does that a lot. Have I ever met Harley? Yeah, I met him a few times. We went to Tennessee for a vacation one time, and Harley was there, and we were talking about making lightsabers together. It was really cool and really awesome. My favorite fellow Avenger? Well, you know, I try not to pick favorites. It's really hard. I feel like I kind of have to say Mr. Stark, especially after he's leaving right. Mr. Stark! Thank you for coming on the live. He's so mad at me right now. Okay. I think he really enjoyed it, though. He just doesn't like to admit it because it's Mr. Stark, but... Hey, Miles! Good to see you! What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now? Yeah, I know. Oh, wow, thanks. Wow, it looks like Mr. Stark's tech. How did you guys do that? That's really cool. Sorry, I'm like blocking the tree. It's a nice tree. We got it just for the live. Did everyone like the story tonight? Mr. Stark really wanted to read that one because it was Morgan's favorite and he knew she was going to be on the live, so. My thoughts on Elf? That's my favorite Christmas movie. Is it a real tree? No, it's not. It's an artificial one, but we have to be careful because Mr. Barnes is allergic to pine. Thoughts on pizza? One of my favorite foods. Do I ever win a karaoke contest? Well, I would, but Shang-Chi has recently shown up here, and he's really good. So, I haven't really won one in a while, but I used to win them all the time before he came. Did I decorate the tree? Yeah, I did, and Wanda helped me, and we also had Morgan help us because it's a good height for her. It's not, like, too big, and I think she had a lot of fun. We got red ornaments because, like, you know, Iron Man, so it's all red. red titanium, or it was gold titanium alloy, I think he actually told me, but he painted it red. Hot rod red, I think, was the specific color. How's Doctor Strange? You know, he's been okay. Yeah. He's been doing good. I think he's a little stressed right now because we have a lot going on in the next week, but yeah. Favorite pizza topping? I love pineapple and pepperoni. Oh, that sounds good. I am a big pepperoni person. So, yeah. Have I met Kate? Yeah, me and Kate hang out all the time. Oh my gosh, wow. Thank you so much for the stickers and the roses, everybody. I could hear Mr. Stark saying from the other room that we got a lot of them, and I really appreciate it. It means that I when that stuff happens, I know that I'm like doing something right that you guys like on the live, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thoughts on Mr. Bucky? He's really awesome. We hang out a lot. He kind of like makes fun of me sometimes, but I think it's all in good fun, you know? How's MJ? She's great. She's been coming with us on a lot of missions lately and drawing people in crisis, which is kind of stressful sometimes. But we always just make sure that she's like off to the side, you know? I think she enjoys it. Do I think of Morgan as a sibling? Of course, yeah. She's like a little sister to me. I love her. Wow, thank you so much for the gifts, everybody. Aw, happy holidays. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Do I know how to drive? Well, I've only ever driven with May in parking lots, and this one time I had to steal Flash's car because I was trying to get this guy with the wings, and so that was pretty scary. Mr. Stark said that he's going to teach me how to drive soon because he just got me a car. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I love the shirt. Thanks. Yeah, I got this from my school. House Cap, you know, he's still on the moon, but he comes and visits a lot. We have a lot of FaceTimes. We do like a weekly Avengers check-in. Mr. Stark always hates going to those and usually leaves after 2 minutes. But I'm the one who plans them, and I get the Zoom link for everybody, and we hop on, and usually it just ends up being me and Mr. Lang after a while. But, you know, it's good. It's good to check in with everybody. Does Loki know Taylor Swift? Yeah, he's told me he's met her a few times. Here and there, you know? Who are my best friends? Ned and MJ. They're my besties. I love them. Do you think of the Avengers like family? Yeah, we're like a big superhero family here, and it's really awesome to always hang out. How was Disney? It's great. We've been there a really long time. Can Loki come on a live? You know what? We actually probably should do a live with Loki at some point. That would be really fun. If I can get Mr. Loki to come down. He's been in Asgard for a while now. Mr. Thor keeps going back and forth to like check on Mr. Loki, and then he comes back here to check on us and like hang out with us and stuff, you know. But I know Mr. Loki's coming for the holidays at some point, so it would totally be cool to get him on a live. That would be really fun. What's my favorite food? Mac and cheese. How's Scott? He's really great. Yeah, Mr. Lang has been doing awesome. He's been talking a lot about Cassie and Morgan having to get together. He wants them to like have a play date at some point. So. Am I in the Rogers the Musical fandom? Yeah, I'm on that side of Tumblr. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of talk about like different parts of it. I have my own musical number in the show, which is really cool. There's like a whole scene with the airport fight, and then I swing in, and everyone's like, oh my god, Spider-Man! It's like really cool. I've seen it 6 times because Mr. Lang really loves that show. Thoughts on coconut scented shampoo? I use it. It's good. I love coconuts. Thoughts on Doc Ock? Not really sure. I'm very confused. I don't even know who that is, but I guess we'll figure it out. What is playing? Oh, it's like a really weird version of Sleigh Ride. Okay. My movie comes out next week. I know! I'm so excited. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to sharing this with you all for a really long time, so... Thoughts on blankets? They're cozy. I like them. How's Black Panther? He's really awesome. He's doing well. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. Hang on, everybody. This happens once a live. Every live, my nose runs at least once. We love to see it. Anyways, I'm back. I got a tissue. We're doing good. Do you think of Tony as your dad? Yeah. Yeah. Don't tell Mr. Stark that, though. I don't think he's watching live anymore. I can kind of see him through the glass. Okay. I don't think he can see. I think we're good. Thoughts on Star-Lord? I've met Star-Lord a few times. We hung out before. He's like really usually in space a lot. I know me and Groot hang out a lot. Groot's really awesome. Mr. Stark said that I'm his favorite Avenger other than himself. Did he really? Oh my god. Wait, maybe you weren't supposed to tell me that. Because that's amazing. That just made my whole night. Are you friends with Mr. Loki? Yeah. He doesn't really come around a lot because he's usually up in like space or whatever, wherever he is on the Rainbow Bridge. But yeah, I'm friends with Mr. Loki. He hangs out when he comes down here and stuff. It's really cool. How's Mr. Thor? Mr. Thor's good. He's been cooking a lot lately, especially with the holidays coming up. Like, he has, like, a whole bunch of Christmas cookies he's been making. Like, holiday cookies and, like, gingerbread and stuff. But, you know, at least he's having fun. It's 2 o'clock in the morning where you are. Oh, my gosh. It's 7:53 where I am. I hope you get some rest. Pop-Tart casserole. That sounds something that Mr. Thor would definitely make. Yes. That's really, yeah. That's a Mr. Thor recipe right there. Have I met Yelena? Yeah, once or twice. She's been to Disney with us, so that was pretty cool. Do I like Black Widow? Yeah. Me and Mrs. Natasha Romanoff hang out all the time. The movie comes out on my dad's birthday. That's exciting. Happy birthday to your dad. Thoughts on Mr. Bucky? You know, he makes fun of me a lot, but we hang out. It's a good time. Do you and Clint stay in the vents a lot? Well, I use Mr. Barton's vent tunnel system a lot. I don't think he realizes that I do. It's really helpful when you're trying to get to one end of the compound to the other really fast. But Mr. Barton really doesn't like me because he has his show and he always tells me that, like, we have competition with our shows. Like, it's not even a show, I just vlog. But he likes to think it's a competition, so he kind of gets mad at me when I go up in the vents because that's his space and his show is filmed up there and all this other stuff. But I still use them anyways. I heard you were sick. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I still have a little bit of a cold. My nose is a little runny. It was kind of scary at first, you know, but we're good now. If I bought tickets to see my new movie, yeah, I'm going on the 18th. I'm so excited. He's trademarking it. Yeah, he's trademarking events. Mr. Barton. Have I ever been to Asgard? I haven't. I really want to. Really bad. I keep asking Mr. Thor to please take me, and he still hasn't done it. And I'm like waiting and waiting. Maybe he'll give it to me for Christmas. Maybe that's going to be my Christmas gift for Mr. Thor. Fingers crossed, everybody, that Mr. Thor takes me to Asgard for Christmas. What's my favorite food? I'm a big pizza person. I also love mac and cheese. Any kind of mac and cheese is really good. I hear Asgard's beautiful. Yeah, I've seen pictures. Mr. Thor, we taught Mr. Thor how to use an iPhone, and he went up there and he took his iPhone and he took like all these pictures and he was texting them to us. They were kind of a little blurry, but even from the blurry pictures, you can kind of tell that they're really pretty there. I can't wait to go to Asgard. I really hope I can go. My favorite Avenger besides Mr. Stark? I don't like picking favorites. Can I say Dummy? He's my fave. He's an Avenger in my heart. Thoughts on Pizza Dog? I love Pizza Dog. He's been hanging out at the compound a lot. I always make sure I save my pizza crust for him. He loves it. Do I know Korg? Oh yeah, Korg, like, hello, my name is Korg. I'm made of rocks. Yeah, we hang out sometimes. He's Mr. Thor's friend. He comes around every once in a while. Hey everybody, so it's about 7:57 right now. I do have homework still, which is the worst. But I have time for a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna end the live probably around 8 o'clock, okay? I just wanted to give you a heads up. Who's the scariest Avenger? Oh my gosh, definitely Mrs. Natasha Romanoff, when she gets angry, is very scary. And so is Wanda. So if they're ever in a bad mood, I go to the other side of the compound where I won't get hurt, because that's scary. They just like, Wanda can't control her powers sometimes when she gets like frustrated. And Mrs. Natasha Romanoff, if she's in a bad mood, you better run. Because, yeah, she's really scary. Has Shang-Chi ever introduced you to Katie? Yeah, she's really fun. We've done, she comes for karaoke night sometimes. It's really fun. Mac and cheese with bacon, that's the best kind. Tell Thor I say hello with cheese emojis. I vibe with the cheese emojis. Yeah, Mr. Thor really wants to try fondue. How's Happy? He's great. Chicken Alfredo. Oh, chicken Alfredo's really good. Hey, Peter. Hey, good to see ya. Best kind of pizza. Oh, I'm a really big... My favorite, if I'm ordering like a specialized pizza, I usually get pizza with pepperoni and black olives on it. It's like my favorite. How's Vision doing? He's doing okay. He's been hanging out with Wanda a lot lately. He still floats through the walls, unfortunately, but you know. Best kind of soup. Good soup. Best kind of soup. I like potato soup. I think that's my favorite. Anything with potatoes. Say hi to Mr. Stark for me. I will pass the message along. Who do I hate? I don't hate anybody. Actually, well, I don't hate him, but Flash is not my favorite. What do I think about Cap and Groot on the moon during Thanksgiving? Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, we had a phone call with them. I don't really remember that night a lot because I drank a lot of apple cider and had a sugar crash and then like took a nap for like 8 hours. But it was a good night. It was really fun. Pineapple on pizza. I've never really tried pineapple on pizza enough to have an opinion on it. I've had it a couple times and it was good, but yeah, I need more. Okay, everybody. I really think I should probably get my homework done because I also have to do patrol tonight and it's gonna be a really long night. So, but before I go, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 700,000 followers. That is crazy. And I really love you all, and I hope you're having a really great night. The next Spidey Live is going to be this Sunday, and I got Mrs. Wanda Maximoff to come on, and she's going to be reading a story about snow, because we're getting snow. It's starting to get to that time. So, yeah. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for 700K, and I will see you later. Bye! Love you.